Alright, so this is the very first episode of From Your Local Otaku. We are currently editing the video. I want to do a little introduction. This podcast is going to be mainly about anime, movies, shows, Asian dramas, music, anything, any form of art really. We're going to have a few guests here and there, but I just wanted to explain the podcast before I got you into it. We're going to show some snippets of how we, recorded, the process it takes. And I hope you like, follow, share, subscribe. It'll be on SoundCloud and YouTube. So, thank you so much.
For all intents and purposes, this works.
Okay, so I'll start
just have your internet in case I need to look up stuff while we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Actually, forget it, because you know what? My computer's gonna die anyways.
Okay.
I'll just do it on my phone if we need it.
Well,
We are now recording.
you didn't turn it on.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Are we good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are recording.
So actually don't record yet, so I'm gonna explain it first.
Well,
So, just so we all know, the podcast is called From Your Local Otakus. And today's podcast is about Kyoto animation, a tragedy. We're going to touch base on Japanese animation. It started in 1981. We're going to talk about only a few works of it. Clannad, because we've all watched it, Violet Evergarden. I'm going to talk about Tamako Love Story for a second. I don't think anyone else has watched it in a silent voice. We
do you
won't
need
watch.
this on?
It just looks nice.
I just wanted this thing to be simple.
So the topics of each thing that we're going to talk about are the characters, plots, visuals, and our personal opinions. First, before we start, we'll do introductions. We're going to talk about what anime got us into anime, things like that. So basically, I'm going to ask you guys questions, and you guys just kind of roll with it.
Cool.
Sounds cool.
And let me know when
That
you're
was what I
ready.
was going to do.
Hello! Hey! How's it going? Okay. Oh, it's okay. Are you ready? Yep. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm really nervous now. Okay.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yay, you
No,
go.
I'm totally kidding.
Okay, so today I would like to welcome you to our very first podcast. This is going to be called From Your Local Otakus. And we have a few guests with us today, and I'll start off with the introductions. So the very first guest we have here is Erica Hartsyker, my best friend from high school, and also the artist, and she just graduated from university, so we're pretty proud of her, and she's going to have a lot of opinions for us today. Please introduce yourself.
Hi.
Best introduction ever.
Most awkward introduction goes to Erica.
Yay!
I also go by Drika Hart or Airy Hart, whatever. I don't know. Plugs.
Instagram. You gonna say anything?
No.
Okay, so next we have my childhood friend of the woman I love and my soulmate. I have Sarah Ishak, or how we like to say Sada is hot, but white. Sarah Ishak, hello. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, guys. My name is Sarah. I still go to college.
Also art major.
Yes.
Just to put it out there.
Yes, I am.
God, we're so artistic.
Always. I'm the hot one in the friend group. I'm just kidding. I'm totally not.
You are.
I'm totally not.
So no one has confidence in this group, as you can tell. And then, but that's definitely gonna be edited out. Last but certainly not least is our new friend in the group. She's a genius. She is also sewing at this moment, and you will see in the YouTube video. She is you're what, theater, and you're in costume design.
Oh gosh, there's so much. So, hi, I am Rowan Victoria, also on Instagram, known as Azinzi Cosplay. I am still in university, and I am a costume design and technology major with a minor in history, and currently I am sewing my cosplays while we are doing this because I have no time and no life.
All right. So
Yeah.
So
Sleep? What's that?
So I will introduce myself. My name is Jansen, if you couldn't tell from the name on the podcast. I was a music major, did not finish school, but here I am. We all kind of have our own artistic ability in a different way, and I think it's really cool that we all got to kind of come together. I thank everybody for coming. They're very supportive of me and my childish dreams. So this
I don't think it's childish.
I think it's cool.
So basic brief introduction to this podcast. It's going to mainly be about anime, movies, shows, Asian dramas because I love me some Asian dramas, music, culture, and art. Today our topic is going to be animation. So for those of you who know me or are friends with me or don't know me at all, you can tell by the page. I love animation. It's one of my biggest passions. And today we're going to be talking about Kyoto animation. For several reasons. One, because if you watch the news, which you probably have, they obviously suffered some tragedies recently, and we're not going to really touch base on it too much, just to say that we're sorry for everything that happened. And this kind of, I had to think about what we would do for the first podcast, and I thought, well, it's my favorite animation studio. Also, they suffered a lot recently, and they're kind of building themselves back up, so I thought it'd be a perfect idea for the very first episode of this podcast. So today we will be talking about that. Just a brief description, it's a Japanese animation studio, founded in 1981. Examples of work that we may be touching base on are Air, Clannad After Story, Violet Evergarden, Tamaka Love Story, and A Silent Voice. And also Violet Evergarden 2020, the movie. But first, I wanted to talk about just anime in general, kind of ask everybody their own opinions. So I'm going to start with Erica.
Oh gosh.
What was the first anime you watched, and what was the first one that impacted you after that?
Well, when I was a kid, I didn't really know what anime was, so I was watching it without knowing what it
I
was.
feel like that's everybody.
Yeah. So, I actually watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's fair.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Avatar, but,
Naruto.
yeah.
Pokemon.
Of course.
You could go on. Like,
Yeah. Digimon.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
I forgot. What was the Beyblades? The one with the.
Oh yeah, I used
was-
to play that.
I remember in like preschool, like when I was still in like church preschool, there were like kids who would battle with their Beyblades.
Let it rip!
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that takes us back. Okay.
But you know exactly which one I'm thinking of right
I
now
know
because
exactly.
we watched it together.
That was one of my first animes too. So.
We watched Rosario plus Vampire, which is probably the skankiest anime.
Harem anime. I don't know. Like our 16-year-old selves were like, "Yep, this is great, yo. This is the best thing I've ever seen." And then.
Scene up the skirt, whatever.
No biggie.
No big deal.
Boobs just magically grow.
Oh,
What?
What?
Good for her.
Oh, snap. Okay, this is getting really deep. Okay, but what was the first one that like changed everything? Because everybody's got that one anime that just like changed everything.
Oh.
And it doesn't have to be a serious one. It could be just because it was comedic or because you like the storyline, the character, a certain character, any reasoning.
Gosh, that's really hard. I
know.
really, really love Violet Evergarden,
That's fair.
and that one changed my life. Like,
Which is funny because it's Kyoto Animation. We will be talking about it, but
but I mean, honestly, I watched so many I can't keep track anymore.
that's totally fair. I have a notes thing in my phone that I write down the titles because I lose track of what I've already watched, and I go, oh yeah, I watched that.
Oh, scratch! I know which one it is. The anime with the kids underground and water, and they have to
My
go to
wife
school.
is a mermaid. It's something like that. It's something like that. It's like he marries a mermaid, right?
Sorta. It's like a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, they live underground. They're mermaids.
Yes.
Oh, what was it called? Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Of course, you would like that.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I remember. We also watched that together.
Yes, we did.
That was I think right after Rosario we watched that one, right? I don't think we had one. Oh no, Overrun High School Club. That was the second one.
I've actually
We
rewatched
had
that a couple
horrible
times.
taste. Clearly.
It's okay, I'm not judging you.
Okay.
Everyone's watched it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
lying if you say that you haven't.
Yeah,
No,
that's fair.
I have
Fair, I
to.
didn't.
You're gonna get there because it's
We'll
like
get there.
it's one of those that you. I feel like you just have to watch.
You have to go through it.
Yeah, it's like the stages of life.
But again,
You go
I'm
through
new
the
to
other
this whole
stages.
thing.
Yeah, which is great because then you're gonna have different opinions than us. But
It's kind of like the quintessential anime. It's a cornerstone of anime.
There's the prince, the gay twins, and blah
it's
blah
like
blah.
harem. It's
I
reverse
like
harem.
Courtney.
Actually,
It's reverse
I
harem.
really do like Courtney. Like
You would
I'm
like
not
it.
gonna
It's
lie.
very cutesy. It's very funny. It's not very serious, but
It's very, very sweet.
yeah,
Can't wait.
perfect. And it's like pastel. Like everything is like really pink and blue.
Yes,
And, like,
and the adult humor is hilarious.
so yeah,
Ooh.
you will
Yeah.
like it. All right, so
I like My Little Pony. Love
Oh,
the adult
yes.
humor in My Little Pony.
Yes.
It's
we're
hilarious.
currently getting ready for BronyCon, so that's
Yeah.
just a bit of an insight in their personal lives. Rowan, first anime and the first one that changed your life.
Okay, so I didn't watch anime until I was around about 15 because I led a very sheltered life. Also, jumping back and forth between California and England, we didn't really have much anime in England because the BBC doesn't show that stuff.
Just like the Middle East.
Yeah. So I was shown anime by one of my friends in high school, and I think the first one I ever saw was Black Butler.
Okay, I watched
Oh no, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
it. All the Black
so
Butler fans
sorry
are gonna be
for
like,
you.
Yeah.
screw this podcast.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna
Okay,
love us.
I,
They're
honestly,
great.
I didn't hate Black Butler. I didn't. Oh,
I
I
mean-
watched it when I was 16.
Yeah.
That makes the difference.
Yeah.
Because I never watched it when I was younger, and I tried watching it now, and
No,
I
I
couldn't
couldn't
get
do
past
it.
the third
No,
episode.
I couldn't do it. No, me too. I get that.
Yeah, my friend kept going,
Also,
no,
when I
no,
didn't watch.
you have to keep watching it, and I went,
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
And then all my other friends were giving me lists of things I should watch because they were like, oh, you should watch, gosh, let me think, you should watch Darker Than Black, you should watch Oran High School Host Club, you should watch, I know everyone groans about it, but you should watch Sword Art Online, which...
Okay, to be fair, Sword Art Online when it came out was the #1. Like it was crazy
Oh,
famous.
Yeah.
They hated it later on. Like it's
Yeah.
one of those things
when
that
it became very much very much just like a man going around saving women type thing.
Right.
But the one that everyone told me don't watch as your first anime because it will turn you off anime forever was Attack on Titan. And that was the first anime that I truly watched, and I